In this video, you will learn how to configure the default Cloud Drive dashlet paths for users. Users who store documents in Dropbox, Google Drive, or Microsoft OneDrive can access those documents in Sugar via the Cloud Drive dashlet. You can download, upload, and copy links to files from the Cloud Drive dashlet, with documents staying synced in real time. Before using the Cloud Drive dashlet, the following steps must be completed. A Sugar admin must configure the initial system-wide Dropbox, Google, or Microsoft connector. Each user who wants to use the Cloud Drive dashlet must connect their account to Sugar. Once your admin has completed the initial setup, you can start configuring Cloud Drive paths. For this video, we will demonstrate how to configure paths for Microsoft SharePoint. First, we have the root path. The path defined in the Dropbox, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, or Microsoft SharePoint root path determines the default path for all Cloud Drive dashlets on list view and record view dashboards throughout your instance. If this field is left blank, the default path will be the root My Drive for Google, My Files for Microsoft or Dropbox, or Sites for Microsoft SharePoint for each user. Next, navigate to Admin, Cloud Drive, and select Dropbox Drive, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, or Microsoft SharePoint. Click Select Root Path and navigate to the folder you want to use. You can click Shared with Me to view folders and files shared with you. This applies only to Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. Click Set Path next to the desired folder to set it as the path, or click Save in the top right corner to set the current folder as the path. Your changes will be saved after you click Set Path or Save. If you need to remove the selected root path, click Remove Root Path from the Drive Path Config screen. It is highly recommended to use the Select Root Path button to ensure you choose the correct path, as typing it manually may result in the dashlet being unable to locate the correct folder. Now, let's move on to how to configure record view paths. The Paths for Record View section allows admins to specify a path for the dashlet within a particular module's record view. Note that this path does not apply to the list view dashlet for that module. The root path, if configured, will be used instead. Select a module from the drop-down to configure the default starting path field. Click the Select Path button and navigate to the desired folder. As with the root path, you can click Shared with Me to view shared folders and files for Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. Click Set Path next to the folder to set it as the path, or click Save to set the current folder as the path. Once the drawer closes, your changes will be saved, and you can safely navigate away from the Drive Path Config screen. For Dropbox and Google Drive, you can configure the Record View dashlet to show a specific folder based on a field in the module, allowing the dashlet to dynamically set the folder based on the record you are viewing. For example, you may want a folder for accounts with subfolders for each account to organize your files. This setup enables you to use the account name in the record to set the corresponding folder. If the folder does not exist, a Create Folder button will appear in the dashlet, allowing you to create the necessary subfolder. To configure this, add a / at the end of the path in the default starting path field. Then select a variable from the field's variable dropdown. After selecting the variable, click the Add button, the plus icon, to add the field to the path, and click the checkmark button to save. To remove the file path, click the Delete button, X icon. Now you have an understanding of how to configure Cloud Drive. Thank you for watching this video.